Hello and welcome to another episode of Better Than Mourinho. And this last episode, I have played two cup games in the FA Cup against Newcastle and in the Champions League, the second leg against Dynamo Kiev, and we managed to win both pretty easy. Uh, Basically, what we were expecting. But something happened after that Manchester game, because if you click at them now, you can see no more Pep Guardiola. No more Pep. Because what happened with Guardiola is basically he got sacked. And then they got Carlos as the caretaker manager for a short time. And then they brought in Emery. Of course, Emery, current PSG manager in real life. Very successful stint in Sevilla. And in this save, actually, he went to Real Madrid. And then he joined Man City now from Real Madrid. So Pep Guardiola is out. And we were some of the reason for it, because I mean they are fourth in the Premiership. It's like, of course they are aiming for better, but it's not a disastrous season, and they definitely still have the chance to reach top three, because they are at the same points as West Ham, even though West Ham has played one less game. It's definitely not unrealistic for them to reach top three. So no more Guardiola. And we had some draws here for, first off, the Champions League quarter-final. And we got Bayern Munich. And we know Bayern Munich very well, because as you might remember, we can just take a look actually at our schedule here. We had Bayern Munich in our Champions League group. And we got a draw at home. And then we have that sensational game when we actually managed to beat them away. So yeah, Bayern Munich it is. And we start against them with an away game. And we also had a draw for the FA Cup semi-final, and we got Arsenal. And yeah, I would have preferred to get Everton and Stoke. I definitely would have preferred to get any of those teams. Because no respect to them, but I definitely think that would have been easier than Arsenal. Because, I mean, Arsenal won the league last season and they currently just 1 point behind us. So that's going to be a very tough semi-final. But today, it's all about Liverpool. And this is the last time, of course, since this is the last season, that we face off against Liverpool. And as you might remember from the first part of this season, let's see where it is. We had a very, really crazy game against them. Really, it was madness. Look at this. They took the lead after 2 minutes. They were 2 goals up after 5 minutes. We managed then to equalize with 2 goals in the 12 minutes. So after 12 minutes, it had already been 4 goals. This was just madness, just pure madness. Then in the 80th minute, we took the lead. In the 80th minute. And 1 minute after, they equalized. And then a few more minutes, they took the lead. And then they scored a 5th goal. Like, this is one of the most crazy games I've ever played in Football Manager. We need revenge. We need revenge badly. But since that game was just so crazy, we need to see another Liverpool game. We need to see what will happen this time. Because this time we're not at Anfield. This time we are at Old Trafford, our home pitch. And yeah, let's get the ball rolling here. Let's move on to the game. This is the way we're going to start it. Nothing special. Our normal team. And let's see what Liverpool brings. And the information about the game actually said that Felipe Coutinho was injured. And if that's true, that should be bad news for them, because he's very good. And I'm just gonna send an assistant because we want to get rolling. So this is the Liverpool game where Liverpool team we're up against with Daniel Sturridge up on top. And actually, in the press conference before the game, we didn't get to see it, but the journalists there, they remind me that Sturridge has actually scored against us. We have faced off against them 3 times. 2 times during the first season, and of course 1 time earlier this season. And the journalist told me that Sturridge, he has actually scored against us in all those games. This is like, he scored in the last 3 games. What are you gonna do about it? So yeah, we can't have any more Sturridge dance going on the pitch. We need to put an end to it. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's get to the game. And yeah, game on. Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford. We are Man United, and yeah, we need to get revenge after the last game. And we don't want anything crazy. I mean, it's entertaining when you have an insane game like that. It's definitely very entertaining. But, I mean, that's the sort of games that could give you a heart attack. And being on the losing side of one of those games, it's just weird. Can you just imagine? You're just going to pause it now. We have played 26 minutes and nothing has happened. Last game when we played 26 minutes, we had 4 goals. So quite a difference, but we have a highlight now, so maybe this is something is going to start happen here. Corner for Liverpool, clear by the defense. Here's Mane back for Henderson. Intercepted by Pogba. Can we turn it around here? Paul Pogba going for Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic with a cross to Memphis, and oh, look! We need to take a look at that one again. Take a look at that shot from Memphis. Hits the woodwork. Is really close to a goal. But yeah, that would have been sensational. It would have been a fantastic goal if he would have managed to score. Yeah, let's get back here to live because things are turning around. It's Henderson, Flanagan, Liverpool attacking. Mane, Lucas Leiva, Flanagan, Henderson, and that's it. But yeah, could you imagine if Memphis would have scored? Oh, it's an early injury on Ibrahimovic. I'm not going to take any risk for him because we have quite a few important games left of the season. So just replace him ASAP, bring in Icardi, and hopefully that won't be a long injury. You could just hope for it. And here's a free kick for Liverpool. Daniel Sturridge, oh, really good chance there for Mamadou Sakho on the rebound, but luckily for us, he didn't manage to take the goal. And there's even some more Liverpool. What's going on here? We are playing at Old Trafford. We should be dominating. And maybe we are, because here's Icardi. And he finds Memphis. Oh, finally! I mean, he had that fantastic shot earlier, and this time he gets a little bit closer to the goal, and he makes no mistake. And it's a really beautiful goal. Icardi sets him up, but yeah, he puts it on the right side through the defender, and no chance at all for the goalie. So Memphis is on fire today. He surely is. We are getting closer to the halftime. Yeah, that's the whistle, and we could do better. I mean, this is not that half time that could give you a heart attack, that crazy first half we had last game. So I'm happy with that, but they have been creating quite a few chances. Like, I think they have basically been creating more chances than us, or is kind of at the same level. So we need to step it up, because I don't feel safe at all with this lead, because they had quite a few chances that, like, they could have scored 2 goals, and then we would have been 1 behind. So lads need to focus now. They need to perform even better here in the second half. I mean, I have 2 yellow cards already, and that's an injury on Daniel Sturridge. I guess it's kind of equalized since we got that Ibrahimovic injury, and we have an Icardi goal, and probably one of the easier goals he has scored. Let's take a look here at the replay. The corner from Mkhitaryan, and Schneiderlin puts it down, and Icardi, well, it touches the player. Maybe it wasn't that easy, but still, I mean, pretty easy goal, I would say. Well, that makes me feel a lot safer, but just remember the last game we had against them. It turned around so many times, so I'm not taking anything for granted before the ref is blowing the whistle, because, yeah, you never know what will happen. It's Danilo. Pretty alone, guys. He needs some support, he needs some backup. Godin, Pogba, Mata, Mkhitaryan, and intercepted by Wijnaldum. Here's Origi. Good interception by Godin, all the way back to De Gea. Here's Memphis. Pogba. He finds Mata. Mata for Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin for Memphis. And Memphis, what a game he's having! Memphis Depay with a sensational game. I mean, that could have been a hat-trick if that long shot, that one in the woodwork would have been a goal, but yeah, he's definitely on fire with his second goal of the evening. And maybe some more. Here's Danilo with the throw-in. Intercepted by Lucas Leiva, though. Here's Origi. Good, nice interception there by Godin. Luke Shaw with a long cross for Memphis. Is he going for the hat-trick now, or will he set up Icardi? He sets up Icardi, and it's a pretty easy save for Minoli. But still, we are creating chances, and I like that. We are playing so much better here in the second half compared to the first one. But I feel it's time to, let's see, who's dying here. Green is tired, but he can't really replace you. Maybe we should replace Pogba. Or maybe Mata, actually. Mata's having a pretty weak game. What would be a good option for Mata? I guess we're gonna bring in... Let's see. I think Herrera instead of Mata. That will work. And here maybe be some more here. Herrera, Pogba, Danilo, Herrera, Mkhitaryan, Danilo, Pogba, Schneiderlin, Herrera, Icardi, all the way back to Laporte, Pogba, Luke Shaw. Can he put it in the box? He can, but it's clear by the defense. And oh, nice by Mkhitaryan for Herrera, and he finds Icardi. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. John Flanagan fouls Icardi, and yeah, definitely a penalty. And it looks like actually we are gonna have a try here for the hat-trick, because it's Memphis who steps up. And I'm pretty sure if we look at my settings that Icardi is the one who should be taking this one. So can I see it? Let's see here. Penalties. Yeah, Icardi is way above Memphis, like really way above Memphis. This means the game has done something that's pretty realistic. I don't remember seeing this in earlier football versions of Football Manager, but since Memphis had a chance for a hat-trick and the game was basically already won, Icardi gave the penalty to Memphis. And I really like that one, because I haven't seen that one in any earlier versions of Football Manager. So a little nice addition to the game. And this is 15th goal of the season. He's having a really good season, because remembering he's been benched probably more games than he started on the pitch. Because Di Maria have probably started more games. So scoring 15 goals in that situation is just fantastic. And we have one last sub, gonna bring off Pogba. He's had a good game, but he's tired and we don't want to risk any injuries on him. So, who do we want to bring in instead? Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Herrera down to Pogba's position. And then we could bring in... I guess this was a good chance to give some playing time for Rashford instead of... Pogba up on top, and something like Shadow Striker could be fitting for him. Ten minutes left to play, and we are having a fantastic day here at Old Trafford. A really good game. What a comeback or revenge compared to the last game that we lost against them. So yeah, really good day at work for the lads. And of course we know that it's extremely close in the league, with only 1 point between us and Arsenal. So everything we can do to get a better goal difference could be very, very important, because it could be up to goal difference at the end. So I'm really happy with this game. It was definitely a good game for us. And what do you want to say? Yeah, something like that. Always good to have a great game against our rivals. And now, of course, we have one game more played than Arsenal. Let's see, when do they play? So it's another day. Do we want to take... Well, let's do it. Let's be quick here. Take everything through. We're going to use the club doctor. Not taking any risk with Ibrahimovic. Gonna send assistant for that one. And let's move forward here so we get to the Arsenal games. And yeah, just gonna skip all those things quickly. Quick. And no comment. And we want to get to the Arsenal game, because we don't want this episode to be too long. But here we have it. First, we're probably gonna go at the Watford Tottenham result. Let's see if we get that or if we get everything. Come on, game. And Arsenal got an easy win at home against Hull. Probably what to be expected. But yeah, as you can say, they got a big win also. So everything can go. Take a look at this goal difference. We have actually exactly the same goal difference. So it's very important for us not only winning the games, is to score a lot of goals. Because, I mean, it could definitely be up to goal difference at the end. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you during the next episode.